Hi everyone, it's Monica with Scrap Saturday, and I hope you enjoyed my first video. This is just kind of the continuation. This is the back side to my previous video. I love this plaid paper so much that I kind of got into the habit of using both sides of the pattern paper recently, but really this one I liked. And this is a photo of myself and my family, and it's taken in about, I think, late November, early December. My in-laws host a Christmas tree lighting ceremony, and my sister-in-law Marlene, hi Marlene, always does me the kindest favor as to take some family photos for us. So the picture to the left, my son is over smiling, and my daughter is trying to straighten him out, but her eyes are closed. So I kind of like it. We weren't even looking at the right camera, I think, because it was kind of that paparazzi feeling going on. But I'm really liking scrapbooking two sets of photos, or even that oddball photo with a good one, just for extra, added effect and stuff like that, and layering on top of each other. So as you saw there, I used the Rory Kate Rohr technique on YouTube of using the foam to raise up both my photos. And again, I keep encouraging you, if you haven't tried it, just try it. We're all looking for better ideas, and sharing on YouTube is what it's all about. So just give it a shot. I'm now going to layer it on top of a piece of vellum. And the vellum that I have is pretty thick. I bought it at, I think it's Office Depot. So it's intended to be printed on, and it's intended for invitation, so it's not very thin and flimsy. It's actually pretty, weighty on its own, so it does cast quite a bit of a nice veil effect over the patterned paper. And I didn't want to layer any patterned paper. I don't have any scraps as of yet. Like, I do have some scraps. You saw me in the other video cut up the papers into 8.5 by 11, but I don't want to do the layered effect. I'm kind of moving away from that here in this collection, just because I don't want to bring in too many patterns and too many colors, just because the background itself is so vivid and alive. So I'm just cutting out the border just to leave myself a bit of a square there. And again, going back to these tabs, it's always a favorite of mine, and it's the one thing that I always encourage you to do. If you like it, do it. There's nothing wrong with repetition, especially if it gets you going. This video, I'm a little bit rushed because I remember looking up at my viewfinder and my battery light was flashing. So I think I can only get maybe two layouts done in one card or one battery load. My goodness, I don't even know what I'm telling you. So yeah, my battery lasts for about an hour and a half, I think, or maybe an hour. Yeah, because I'm not in a rush, because I'm not doing it live. I kind of just, let it go. And my kids are home with me, so, they come in, and when the recording stops or whatnot, I just don't really rush it as much. But when I looked up, you'll see I'm a little bit rushy on this one. This love tag, I tried to make it cohesive with the other side, because if it goes into an album, I like to have something that kind of brings to the same. I mean, you're using the same collection, so it's going to look the same no matter what. But right now, I paused to go and find some paper on the 6x6 My Mind's Eye paper pad, and it is a Christmas themed paper pad, but the color on the red stripes on this one was a bit too spring-like red. I don't even know if that makes sense. And the red on this plaid is more deep burgundy red. And so even though, right till the very end, I keep this tag centered there, it's making me so unhappy. As you can see, I just tried out the red cardstock that came with the Scraptastic kit just to see if I wanted to hack into it. But to be honest with you, it was like, oh my goodness, I have to cut into the 12 by 12. My battery's running out, and I just didn't do it. But in the end, what I choose to put there is so much more amazing that I'm glad that I didn't hack into that big, beautiful piece of red paper for nothing. And I'm just gluing it off to the side. I am going to adjust my camera. I think I wanted to give you a more close-up look at my layout since I don't do 12 by 12 as often anymore. But I do see that I do a lot of things towards the bottom kind of off camera. And a lot of that what I'm doing is either adding foam or using my hot glue gun. But I will adjust it if you think that that's what you want to see more of, or I can bring it up a little bit and you'll probably see more of my desk. I'm not sure what I have to do. I don't think I can swing the camera arm around as much, but so yeah, now I've decided that I want a little bit less border. It's not balancing out to my eye. And a lot of what we do in scrapbooking is just what is pleasing to your eye, right? What do you see on your page that creates that balance, that symmetry that you're looking for? So again, what is it that we do that's different than you're doing, or what is it that you want to be inspired by? And really, it's just what's pleasing to your eye, because ultimately these are your beautiful memories that you're going to capture and put into an album and you're going to have to look at. It doesn't really matter what anyone thinks. Once in a while, you'll catch me bending my layouts. And that's only because when I use hot glue or when I'm layering a lot of stiff layers on top of each other, I do need to train the paper or teach the paper to do what I need it to do, and just giving it a little bit of bend. It's kind of like when you wash your favorite sweater and you take it out of the dryer, or at least for me, when I take it out of the dryer, I have to kind of stretch it and remind my sweater that it belongs to my body and not somebody else's. So again, here I'm going to stick another tag off to the side, and that one says, "Oh dear." And it's kind of funny because it relates to the photograph there of my kids with their super exaggerated smiles, just playing with the wood veneers, trying to think of what I like. And I really love the mittens with the string that looks like a heart. And again, I'm so thinking to myself, I don't like this tag with the backing to it, but I'm not a quitter. So now I'm going to put yet another layer of foam behind the whole piece that I have there, or as much as I have there. And yes, I use hot glue, and I have to buy some more. And it just gives just the perfect amount, an even amount of lift. So again, that's why I like it. It's not just corners and little, another 6 on one corner. No, it's the whole thing. But as you're going to see, because I can see it from my vellum piece, that little triangular piece, I'm going to go back in with my scissors, and I'm wrestling with it right now because now I'm thinking, battery's running out. Yes, yes, yes. Hurry, hurry, hurry. And here I go cracking the paper. So I didn't really want the foam to be shown, but when you use light neutral colors, like I had told you previously, it actually conceals itself better than a white foam dot does. And I just love it. It's not too much height, and it's controlling me from using too many pop dots on the side of my photos. But I do save all of my pieces of foam that I have left over, because I have used very small slivers to raise stickers and other small embellishments. So I don't really put any to waste. I try to keep them all. Here I pulled out the sticker sheet, and I started to cut apart some arrows, the Merry Everything tag at the top, and this beautiful wood, not wood grain, it's like wood floor, wood paneling star. And I just love it. I just thought it was really cute, and just to cover up a little bit of that background there and bring some more, I don't know, layering to the layout. No, I have not been drinking yet. We're gonna go bowling. Yay! It's Thursday night, so I got a lot done today. This is like one of those crazy, amazing, good Thursdays. So yeah, we're gonna go bowling in a little bit. I have to go dry my hair, but I thought, like a good Monica that I am, let me sneak in one more voiceover and see what it is that I could do. And I think it's now that I start to, oh, this is what I wanted to tell you. I remember I've been trying to really glue down things a little bit more right after I put them down. So for example, that star and the Merry Everything sticker, because I think that was one of my weaknesses, or one of the things I'd love to work on for my next few layouts, is that every time I try something, but thank goodness I didn't stick down this tag, eh? I always contradict myself. Well, everything else that I really, really, really like, the stuff that gives me the goosebumps and that I love, and that I'm like, oh yeah, 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 that's really good, then I stick it down right away. And that's another tip that I'd like to tell you. You know, if you like it and it really makes you giddy and you're happy with it, then stick it down. Don't second guess it. But if you really don't like it, like the tag, and it keeps giving you that, I'm not sure feeling, then don't stick it down. But it has been really helping me, especially with the permanent hot glue, that it just gets me to the point where I find that I'm a faster crafter than I was before. Not faster in the sense that you should rush what you do and not enjoy it, but faster in the sense that I can make a decision a little bit quicker than I did way before, and I'm loving that I can get so much more done with the small precious time that I do have for myself. And I am loving that. Again, I said it before, but I think this voiceover and the quicker videos is what I'm going to have to aim for, especially with my room being down here where the whole family is. It's going to be either a really fun, loud, rowdy video if I do it live, or we're going to have to do these types because there's no way I can get my family to be as quiet. I mean, I've just blackmailed my kids to go upstairs. They're ready to go. I gave them a bath. My husband got home from work. He's in the shower right now. And I had to blackmail him like, you need to go upstairs right now because mommy needs to do a voiceover and I don't want to hear a peep out of you because I don't want them to hear it on the background. How long can they be quiet for? But they're doing a good job, eh? I don't want them to hear that because I'm going to go upstairs and say, well, no, I'm just kidding. They're such good kids. And we love bowling, so I think we should take some bowling pictures and I should do some bowling layouts. So yeah, I don't like going to museums and other places on March break because it's so jam-packed with people. So I'm really hoping that the bowling alley is not like crazy jam-packed tonight. And so here we go. Yay! The sticker that says it's the most wonderful time of the year, and usually that's the Christmas tree lighting ceremony starts off the season for us. And I loved it because there was a bit of green coming through that joy sticker on the top. And so the green just kind of like unified everything for me. And when I put it there, I was like, yes, this is what I want here. This is what was missing, not the tag, this. But I still love the wood veneer mittens with the string that looks like a heart. So I'm just adding a little bit more foam just to create more stability underneath that white portion of the photographs. And I am loving cutting them out just like Polaroids. To me, that's just my thing. Repetition, repetition, whatever makes you happy. I share my videos with you because I think it brings you joy, but I don't overthink, what it is that you want. I really am selfish when it comes to crafting, and I really want that to translate into what you think. I know there was a girl, Jen, on YouTube, and she was worried about, do people think she's copying or does things seem to be the same? But you know what? Copy away. Be inspired. We all get the same paper. We all subscribe to the same thing. We all sit here and watch each other for hours on end. So if I can inspire you, then I've, done my job here. So thank you again so much for everything, for watching. Grab your photos. I promise I'm going to have another video up on Saturday. I'm going to try to do more videos now that I'm down here. And yeah, thanks for everything. Take care, guys. See you soon.